Everyone. I hope you're having a good morning and welcome to Enlightened World Network. And this is our regular program. We have a meditation a day. And today we are so honored to have again, she comes often and I can't wait every month for her meditations, Keira Lani. And you know, your name is so beautiful. It sounds like music. Keira
Wow.
Lani. Your mother must have been a beautiful name person for she picked such a beautiful name. But anyway, she's going to do a meditation on balancing the elements of being. Sounds like it's going to be a very, very important um, meditation for us during these times when we seem to keep getting knocked off balance. You know, every time we think we're settled and okay, we understand, and then something else comes along and we're all knocked off balance again. But she is a wonderful meditator. She's qigong, and I'm not real sure what qigong is, but I'm hoping to learn this summer. Gonna have a
Mm.
class, and the you did I should wait till after, but you did this wonderful piece the other day where you woke us up in the morning and we did these exercises and stretching. It was
Mm.
beautiful, and I want you to send me the link for that because I can't find it again. I want to do it every morning. So
Okay. Well, thank you, Jean. I
okay.
appreciate that.
Oh, so everyone, I want you to please, pay attention and see if there's something that really, really lights you up because she always lights me up. So, Kira, if you're ready, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to you.
Thank you so much, Jean. And
Okay.
because you said you're hoping to learn more about Qigong, I will give a little quick introduction for anyone else out there that's wondering what is Qigong. Um, I have brought together many modalities myself, and Qigong has become foundational to my energy alignment practice. And Jean, you are inspiring me today to invite our meditators into a standing practice. So I'm going to stand today. Let me see if I can get my computer adjusted properly for this because I did not really plan for it, but you're making me realize that we need to move some energy today. And the foundation of Qigong is energy work. The meaning of the word Qigong is working with energy. And for me, I find that a seated meditation practice can take us quite far, and when we do a standing meditation practice, I've gotten the dog all excited here. So if you're seeing a little nose peeking up, this is Tomo here. He's like, "Oh, are we going somewhere? You stood up." Tomo, we're going to do a standing meditation and you're welcome to join us. So, bringing our awareness into the standing posture, this can really help with bringing our meditation practice into daily life when we do standing meditation. So you can do this meditation seated, and I invite you, if you have the space and ability, to come to standing. Whether you're standing or sitting, your feet are connecting to the earth. So place your feet at the width of your shoulders and bring awareness and some of your weight into the balls of your feet. The balls of your feet, I'm showing you on my hand because you can't see my feet. The balls of the feet are an energy point, or there is an energy point at the balls of your feet, just between the first two toes, that is called the bubbling spring point. And this is a very important energy point where we connect to the earth. And it's also connected to the kidneys, to the water element in our body. So as you bring your awareness and some of your weight into the ball of your feet, tune into the connection of the water element in your body and the earth element beneath your feet. We're going to work on balancing the elements in our own body, and we're going to offer a prayer of balance to the entire earth. I've been hearing from many people that they're going through really tough times in their personal life. And then I've been hearing of really intense times on this planet, in this world, where people are experiencing floods, fires, intense heat waves. And so we're going to invite a balancing of the elements. Fire element is so important for igniting passion, for bringing warmth, and for purification, for transmuting energy that doesn't serve. And fire can burn out of control. The water element is so important for nourishing our body, for bringing life. Life is carried by water, life is sustained by water. And when too much water comes and creates a flood, then there can be a lot of destruction and trauma and chaos. And the the fire nourishes the earth. It brings nutrients into the earth. The water can wash away the earth or it can nourish the earth. And so when we bring the water and fire into balance, we're going to work mostly with balancing water and fire today, but be aware that the earth and the element of wood or tree, the elements of air and spirit, and the element of metal or stone, all of these elements are really important in contributing to this balance. So in Chinese medicine, which is where Qigong comes from, the five elements that we work with are earth, water, fire, metal, and wood, which is also trees. It comes in the form of living wood is trees, right? And the plant kingdom. And so if you think of how everything is when it's in balance, the water is flowing through the earth to nourish the trees. The water brings moisture and nourishment into the trees. The trees offer nourishment to the fire. The fire nourishes the earth. The earth nourishes the metal. The stones come out of the earth. And conversely, each one of these elements keeps the other one in check. The water controls the fire. The fire controls the wood. The wood holds the earth in place. The metal holds the water. Um, Metal generates water. I'm sorry. I'm getting it all a little bit jumbled because I'm really tuning into what's really present and alive for me right now. And what I'm really wanting to be super conscious of is how do we balance all of these things in our own body? So I'm going to primarily use the water and the fire because it's so clear how the water balances the fire. And the fire, actually, when we put the fire under the water, it creates steam. Every morning, I put fire, whether it's electrical fire or actual literal fire on a stove or even a wood stove, or if you're camping, it might be an outdoor fire. whatever form that heat comes in, when we put it under the water, it boils that water and creates steam. And so we're going to really look at how we can work with these elements in our own bodies and utilize them to bring balance into our environment, into our communities, into all of our relationships. So, again, whether you're standing or sitting now, let's drop in with the breath together and take that breath all the way down into the soles of your feet, really tuning into the connection between your water element flowing down into your feet and the earth beneath you. Imagine you have roots growing from your feet, connecting to that wood element, that tree energy that we carry within us. Feel your roots grow deep into the earth, that grounding energy of trust and connection. And with your next inhale, imagine that, like a tree, you can drink water up from the earth through your roots, feeling it flow right into your core belly, connecting with the water element of your kidneys. And with each exhale, send that energy back into the earth. So we'll really take a moment to connect to the earth with 3 breaths, sending the energy down deep into the core of the earth. Inhale, drawing that cooling energy from the earth to nourish the water element in your body. Exhale, sending it back down into the core of the earth. Inhale, gathering it up into the core of your body. And with this next exhale, instead of sending it back to the earth, send that earth energy, that healing, nourishing water element up through your crown chakra to connect with the energy of heaven, opening to that pure light from above, which is representing the fire element showering down upon you. And begin to breathe in connection with the heavenly energy above. So inhaling from the core of your body up to the heavens. Exhale, receiving that light from above. Feel it nourishing the fire in your heart. Inhale, reaching up to connect with the heavens. Exhale, receive that light like a warmth showering down upon you from above, and receive it into the heart. The heart is our center of fire in our body, connecting to your passion, the spark of inspiration that gets you out of bed in the morning. Just take one more breath, connecting to the heavens. Exhale, receiving that light of love right into your heart center. And we'll breathe all the way from the earth to the heavens now, sending the next breath down into the earth. Inhale from the earth all the way up to a perceived grand central sun, shining that light down upon us. Exhale from that light above down into the depths of the earth, feeling the energy of that fiery, expansive, infinite energy of heaven blending perfectly with the dark, dense, cool energy of the earth right in the center of your being, feeling it swirling together in your solar plexus, swirling into an infinity symbol that is centered at the solar plexus and circling around the heart to connect to the throat and around the abdomen to connect with the root. feeling the energy blending perfectly within you. We're going to now come into the awareness of the microcosmic orbit. This is an energy cycle that is always happening within your energetic body. And we're going to encourage it and enhance it with the awareness and the breath. So, with the next exhale, drop your awareness into the center of your pelvis where the root chakra resides. And with the inhale, draw energy up your spine, up through the tailbone, through the low back, through the mid back, through the back of the neck, the back of the skull, over the crown of the head to the third eye center. Touch the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth lightly to connect the energy circuit. And exhale, flow the energy down the front of the body, down over the face, the throat, the heart center, the solar plexus, right back in through the navel and into the root, and cycle it up again, inhaling up the spine, over the crown to the third eye. Exhale down the front, back into the core belly, into the root. And we'll breathe this way a few times. Breathing the fiery energy up the spine and flowing down with the water energy down the front. In our physical bodies, the back channel, the back of the central channel is the fire channel, the front is the water channel. So just a few more breaths, breathing in this cycle, the fire moving up the back, the water flowing down the front. Nourishing and nurturing our natural energy cycle here. And now with our next breath, we're going to reverse this cycle, bringing the water up the front of the body, over the crown of the head, and sending it down over the fire channel of the back. So this is a cooling cycle, bringing the water up the front and down the back. Feel how this may create some steam as you cool any overactive fire in your system. The steam is a representation of the harnessing of the energy in your system. Now tune into your own body-mind awareness and which of these cycles is the one that is needed for you right now to bring your energy body into balance. And now move the energy in the way that your body is asking for to bring it into balance. So you will either be bringing energy up the fire channel, which usually feels more enlivening and awakening, and down the front channel, and this will store the energy into your lower dantian at the core of your belly. Or maybe your body, mind, spirit needs you to continue breathing the water channel up, breathing the energy up the water channel over the crown and down the back to soothe and cool any overactive fire element. This can be soothing for anxiety or irritation. So let's just take a few more breaths in the cycle that your soul, your energy body are asking for, your physical body is asking for. And with the next breath, come into your heart center. Let's start by aiming the palms at the heart center, sending energy into your heart through the front and into the back, really connecting to the perfect balance of energies at the core, and really inviting what does that feel like when you come into balance. And then we're going to take the hands and turn them slightly out to channel some of this heart energy towards a prayer for the entire world to come into balance, for the fires that are raging out of control to be quelled by water that pours down from the sky, for places where the water is raging out of control and flooding. We invite the fire in the form of the sun to shine down upon those areas, releasing the water into vapor, bringing that water cycle back into balance. For places with massive heat waves, we invite the clouds to come and soothe and cool the land, and a gentle rainfall that nourishes and nurtures. Whether you are experiencing these extreme conditions or you're in a place that feels more balanced, visualize what that balance looks like. Imagine that you can create this image between your hands and send it into the world, that all life will be sustained in balance at this time. We call in the Holy Spirits, the elementals, the angels and guides to support us in this prayer, visualization, activation. And now we'll take 3 breaths in silence, visualizing exactly what is needed, manifesting into the physical to bring everything into perfect balance, perfect equanimity. Feeling an extra pull around my ring finger today. And so I'm inviting in the trees. The trees are calling us. So inviting in an extra connection to the trees right now. There's an invitation to visualize a special tree, one that you have connected with, that is calling you right now. Whatever tree comes into your mind, that's the one. And it's coming through as if you were standing with your back to this tree, feeling the roots beneath your feet, feeling the heart-to-heart connection from the back of your heart to the heart of the tree, from the crown of your head to the crown of the tree, from the soles of your feet to the roots of the tree, and feeling what it means to be a tree in complete balance, equally rooted and expanded towards the heavens. And as you drop into deeper connection with this tree, inviting in a communication, a message, the tree is bringing through a message just for you. And I'm getting imagery from the tree that came through to me. The tree that came through to me today is a big, beautiful oak tree. If I reach my arms out wide, I can just touch the sides of the trunk, and the leaves are bigger than my hands. And this big, beautiful oak tree is showing me the image of rain falling onto her crown and percolating down through her branches to touch the forest floor and then soaking into the earth. And she's showing me how she absorbs water with every pore of her being. And she's inviting you into this experience with the breath. Imagine that you can breathe in the nourishment with every pore of your being. And she's showing me the water molecules in the air. Even if you're in a very dry place, there may be some faint water molecules in the air around you, drinking in the water through the pores, drinking in the breath through every pore of your being, opening the energy gates of the body to fill yourself with life force energy, drinking it in. Bring it right into the core of your body, and as you exhale, seal these gateways, storing the energy until your central channel becomes a brilliant white light shining out. You are a pillar of light, shining your light into the universe and receiving a reflection of beauty in return. Take a moment as if the entire universe were a mirror to see the reflection, the energetic reflection of your being. The energy that you are emitting is reflecting back to you to show you something precious, beautiful, and rare, which is this time here in the human form. Allow yourself to drink in this reflection, to receive it in loving gratitude. And now we thank the tree people, the elemental beings, the earth, the sky, the wind and water, the fire, the stone people, all those angels and guides that have gathered here together to support us in this meditation and prayer. And with your next inhale, reach the arms wide, or your energetic arms, gathering energy from all around, drawing down the heavens, shine the light through the crown, the third eye, the throat, the heart, the solar plexus, the navel, and the root. And we'll do that 2 more times, calling all your parts back in, your individuation, your own personal life experience, sealing it into your body. 1 more time. And then take a small step back, physically or energetically, off of the ground so that you may bow to the sacred ground of your practice. And I bow to you in loving gratitude. Thank you for your time. Namaste. And I welcome you to come back into the space. And I'd love to hear how that was for you, Jean, and how it was for you out there. Share your comments. Let us know.
That was so beautiful. I loved it. Oh my. I I you know, you are just the most unexpected meditator. I mean, you take us to places unbelievable. I, you know, this is good. I shouldn't say this, but I have been given the meditation spiritually that I want to use. And I just realized how full of Qigong it is. I didn't
Mm,
realize it until you did this one. And I kept thinking, oh, that's so similar as to what they gave me. It's,
mm,
you know, and you move the energies inside people's bodies, inside their spirits, their true selves. You and the attachment that we feel to the earth and to elements, everything around us is amazing. And I wish I could hear some of the other comments. They'll probably be on the replay, but right now, because of my inability to connect to the chat, I don't have them. But Kira, that was really, really wonderful. It really, really was. And what I also, the thing that really fascinated me is how you use the person's own need to help them to decide where and how the energy is going to go. And
Thank you, Jean.
I thought, well, what difference could it be if you breathe the water up or the fire up? But it does, it makes a big difference. And you have to find what it is that's right for you. And the other
Mm,
thing, I'm just talking way too long here. I want you to talk, but I have to tell you something is now I forgot what it was I was going to tell you. It's that I have lost my balance. I guess because of age and maybe because of what's been going on in the world. But I've lost a real sense of balance. I mean, even physically, you know,
mhm.
that's the first time I did it standing and I stood solid. I
Oh,
did not
beautiful.
lose my balance once. So
Mm,
I just feel real blessed.
that's
Okay, I'm
beautiful,
going to
Jean.
stop
Thank
talking now
you.
and I'm going to ask you to let us know how we can get in touch with you more and the things that you're doing because it's so exciting. And
Mm,
so could you please tell our audience what?
absolutely. Thank you, Jean. And I really encourage, because you said that standing meditation helped with your balance. I really encourage you to return to it. And this is for anyone out there that's working on your balance. It may be that the reason that the balance was right there for you was because we talked about that bubbling spring point at the very beginning.
So,
And so that's the key that I'd like to leave you with. There are other keys I can give you because there are a lot of pieces to the physical part of balance, but that is a really good key when you really think of rooting through the ball of your foot, and this can be when you're walking as well. The foot that is staying on the ground is rooting, and then the other foot comes and that one roots before the other foot lifts, and then even lifting one foot and balancing on one foot can come back over time, even if we have lost it
Lost it.
through aging. And so I really encourage you to just kind of notice how far you can take this in your own practice. And I'd love to share more on that later, and a little bit about what I have going on. I'm always available if anyone needs some personalized tips like I just gave to Jean. If you have something you're going through in your physical body, in your emotional body, in your energetic body, and you're not quite sure how to navigate it, that is one of my specialties. So please reach out to me for that. If you are a healer or light worker who sometimes finds that they are over giving and forgetting to take care of themselves, that is another one of my specialties, to give you customized tools to really make sure that you're taking care of your energy, keeping your channel clear. And if you're someone who would like to learn how to offer healing and support to others, that's also one of my specialties. And I'm super excited that I have started partnering with a platform that helps us to utilize social media to create a sustainable income stream. So if that is an area that you're needing help, I can also direct you in the right to the right place for that. So I would love to connect with anyone out there who just feels drawn to my energy, and then we can figure out why that is and take it from there. Keira Lani of Tree Gong is my business page, or you can reach out to Keira Lani on Facebook. I'm also Keira Lani of Tree Gong on YouTube and Tree Gong Healer on Instagram. So I am so excited to connect with more of you in the amazing Enlightened World Network community. Thank you so much for having me.
If you just put her name in the search, you'll get all of her channels. So, I would encourage you to do that, because I'm just blown away by a lot of her things. So I thank you, Kira, for being here today. I thank EWN Network for allowing us to have these wonderful programs that are so needed right now. And so I encourage you all to continue exploring EWN, because there's all kinds of programs, and you whatever your modality is, every other modality just goes right along. They fit together. When you were talking about the qigong and my balance, I was thinking of Tai Chi, because we did something very similar in Tai Chi with grounding to the earth before we move to the next step. So it all goes together in this wonderful, wonderful, magnificent universe that we have. So thank you for being here. I'm sorry I kept you a little bit over time, but have a blessed, blessed day. You too, Kira. Thank you so much. And namaste, everyone.
Namaste.